it's Melanie. Today I'm going to share with you my experience using RapidLash. I'm also going to mention another lash growth serum that I have kind of used intermittently when I've been using the RapidLash, and I'll share that at the end of the video. And that product was sent to me. So this one I did purchase myself. I happened to find a 2-pack of the RapidLash at Costco, and since I have a Costco membership, that was very cost effective for me, because I believe that I purchased 2 of these boxes, and they are, by the way, 3 mils each. This is what the actual tube looks like. This is the one that I'm currently using. I believe that I purchased 2 of them for, I want to say, like $49.99 or $59.99. I'm not sure if Costco.com still has that deal available. If it is still available, I'll link it down below. But you can also find this on drugstore.com and several other places, just like one in and of itself, instead of doing like the 2-pack. I will list a few places down below where you can find the RapidLash. Okay, so I have used RapidLash on and off for actually a number of years, and this was the very first lash serum that I ever tried, and when I first tried it, I definitely didn't have any expectations of it, but this happens to work extremely well for me. So I have been using this container here for, I believe it's been probably close to 3 months at this point. So I have achieved what I would consider like maximum lash length from the RapidLash. I don't think my lashes are going to get much longer. One thing I do want to mention about RapidLash is that it doesn't really provide you with an increase of volume or thickness when it comes to your lashes. It is a growth serum. Now, the way that these growth serums work is they actually help to condition your lashes and keep them attached longer. So your typical lash cycle, for the shedding process is pretty quick. So what this does is it helps to keep those lashes attached longer so that they can actually grow longer themselves. So that's what these lash growth serums do. They are essentially eyelash conditioners that keep your lashes attached longer so that you can get more length out of them. Eventually, your lashes do reach a point where they do have to cycle out, and you will lose your lashes, especially if you stop using the product. So that's one thing to note, is when you stop using these lash growth serums, your lashes will revert to the way that they were prior to you starting the growth serum. That is the case with any lash serum out there, so just know that if you are wanting to maintain the results, this is something that you're going to have to keep purchasing in the long run. But the good news is you don't have to apply it every single night. So when you first start using the product, you're going to apply it every single night. It's really simple to apply. You basically just run this along your lash line, and that's it. Put it on, go to bed. You only apply it once a day. It does not make a difference if you apply it in the morning as well. Your lashes aren't going to grow any faster. You're basically just wasting product. You apply it once a day. Night is the preferred time to apply it. And then once you achieve your desired length, you can alternate every other night or every third night even. You'll just kind of have to see what your lashes respond to. But it absolutely works, you guys. I am someone who, I don't put on false lashes to record videos. I know a lot of YouTubers do that. I can't do that on a daily basis. It doesn't work for my everyday lifestyle. It doesn't work for the job that I have. And it just doesn't work for having a kid. Like, I can't spend time putting on false lashes. So for me, using a growth serum and getting them longer is fantastic, because I can then use a volumizing mascara to build up the volume that I want. But in terms of does this stuff work, it absolutely works. And I think that I probably have about another month's worth of use out of this bottle here. So usually I can get about 4.5, 5 months out of one tube. And then I will have to open the other box and obviously continue from there. So again, if you stop using these growth serums, your lashes will revert to the way that they were prior to starting. So one of the reasons that I actually started using this again was because my lashes were just, normally in the past they've never been like really short, but I noticed that the older that I was getting, like the shorter my lashes were becoming, and they didn't have that nice kind of upward curl. And I noticed with the RapidLash, it does make my lashes curl a little bit. So that's something to keep in mind. If you don't want a bunch of curl, I would maybe try a different serum, because one of the things that you'll notice when you read the reviews about this is that that is kind of one of the effects. And my lashes actually curl a little bit more on this eye than they do on this eye. So I do have to do a little bit of correcting with that when I put on my mascara. Also, your lashes are not necessarily going to grow like at the same length. So you may get a couple that grow a lot faster than some of your other lashes. So some lashes are going to be significantly longer than others. Just something to keep in mind about the process. But once they all kind of reach that like peak length, they look great and it's easy to maintain. And this is very simple. I mean, this literally takes me like 2 seconds per eye every single night just to be able to maintain. So I love the RapidLash. I think it's wonderful. It has never irritated my eyes. There is not a ton of product that comes out on the wand, and this is a very, very fine tip. I'm telling you this because the product I'm going to show you here next, that was one of the issues that I had with it. It's not that it didn't work to help to maintain the length that I achieved actually from this, but there's a lot of product that came off on the wand, and this formula happened to irritate my eyes. So this is the Green Aesthetics Longer Lash Serum. So you can see that I have used about almost half of the bottle, but I've struggled using this because this has a very large opening and there is a lot of product that comes out on this wand. You can see like a huge drip forming here. And the problem with that is that you get so much on your lash line. Even when you try to like take a little bit off on the edges here, there still is a lot of product on the wand, and when it runs into your eyes, it burns. I found that this formula just really kind of irritated my eyes. I continue to try to use it because the company sent me the product and I wanted to be able to do a review for them and to share their product, but I emailed them twice and was like, this is just, it seems to be irritating my eyes. I don't know if I'm allergic to one of the ingredients in here. It has worked to maintain my lash growth. So the serum itself works, but it just irritated my eyes. So, you know, they were like, sometimes that just happens. Share the product if you want to. If you don't, that's okay too. So, I mean, I appreciate them like not like trying to force me into like giving a fake review. They were like, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work. So that's awesome. But just because my eyes were irritated by this, it doesn't mean that yours necessarily will. So if you have sensitive eyes, I would probably stay away from this one. But if your eyes are pretty normal, then this one might be worth giving a try. I'll link it down below if you want to read a little bit more about it. But for me going forward, I'm going to go ahead and stick with the RapidLash because this has never irritated my eyes. There isn't a ton of product that comes out on the wand. By the way, the RapidLash is a cruelty-free brand. They're also paraben and fragrance-free. This is safe for contact lens wearers, and it's ophthalmologist and dermatologist tested. So like I said, I have never seen any irritation or redness on my lash line. It's never irritated my actual eye. Just a really great formula here. And again, it's from a cruelty-free company, so I really like that a lot. Anyway, I hope that this was helpful for you guys. I really highly recommend this if you've never tried it. I know there are a lot of people out there who swear by Latisse, RapidLash, Eyelash. And there's so many lash growth serums out there. Honestly, I have found that this one is the most affordable and works the best for me. So I'd like to try RapidLash at some point in the future, but I don't know if I can justify the cost of that one when this one is so much more affordable, if that makes sense. So anyway, please leave me any questions down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. Bye-bye.